Click on OK. Today concept name is Dynamic Handling File System Concept. Today concept name is Dynamic Handling File System Concept. Dynamic Handling File System Concept. Dynamic Handling File System. Before going to Dynamic Handling File System Concept, first of all, we should know what is flat file. What is flat file? Flat file means it doesn't have
interface testing flat files అని చెప్తారు.
It doesn't have
Is that true?
It doesn't have any predefined format. No. Any predefined
flat
format.
files are, you can open it in Notepad and
just listen. Flat file is nothing but it doesn't have any predefined format. Whatever you want, you can write it. So there is no restrictions, there is no limitations. Example, Notepad, comma, text document. Notepad, comma, text document. Text DOC. Text document. Notepad, comma, text document. Flat file is nothing but it doesn't have any predefined format. Whatever you want, you can write it. So there is no restrictions and limitations. So that is called flat file. So what is today concept to dynamic handling file system concept? What is file system concept? We will discuss now. If you want to create a new file in file system, comma, if you want to write the data into the file in file system, comma, if you want to get the data from file in file system, we will use file system concept. If you want to create a new file in file system, if you want to write the data into the file in file system, if you want to get the data from file in file system, we will use file system concept. So if you want to create a new file in file system, if you want to write the data into the file in file system, if you want to get the data from file in file system, we will use file system concept. So without going to D drive or E drive or F drive, directly through code, we can create a new file in file system. We can write the data into the file in file system. We can get the data from file in file system. So for that we will use file system concept. So here if we want to create a new file, if we want to write the data into the file, if we want to get the data from file, we will use 5 predefined classes. We will use 5 predefined classes. One is file, second one is file writer, third one is buffer writer, file reader, buffer reader. So further we are using 5 predefined classes: file, file writer, buffer writer, file reader, buffer reader. So if you want to create a new file in file system, if you want to write the data into the file in file system, if you want to get the data from file in file system, we will use file system concept. For that we are using 5 predefined classes: file, file writer, buffer writer. These are the predefined classes. Predefined classes means whenever you are writing file, compulsory we should import the statements. So how we can import the statements, I will explain you. So file is used for we can create a new file in file system. We can create a new file in file system. File writer is used for we can write the data into the file in file system. We can write the data into the file in file system. If you write only file writer, we can't write the data into the file system. Compulsory we should take the reference of buffer writer. We should take the reference of buffer writer. Only for this logic purpose we are learning this concept. Only if you write file.
One second. First is to create a file. File writer is
we can
to
write
write
the data into the file actually. But if you write only file writer, we can't write the data into the file.
Hmm.
Then we will create the constructor. We will create the constructor. Constructor is nothing but just like a constructor. We will use
Hmm.
constructor. What is constructor?
Hmm.
Tell me, what do you mean by constructor?
Constructing that. Is
Hmm.
that correct? Hmm.
Constructor is something which is used for constructing an object very easily. Constructor is something which is used for constructing an object very easily. I will tell you. Wait. Constructor. We will construct the object. Constructor is something which is used for constructing an object very easily. Very easily. Constructor is nothing but constructing an object very easily. So we will use constructor concept. How we can do, I will explain you. Wait. So file writer. File is used for we can create a new file in file system. File writer, we can write the data into the file in file system. So if you write only file writer, we can't write the data into the file system. Compulsory, we should take the reference from buffer writer. Then only we can able to write the data into the file system. Next, file reader. We can read the data from file system. If we write only file reader, we can't read the data from file system. Compulsory, we should take the reference of buffer reader. Then only we can able to get the data from file system. Then only we can able to get the data from file system. So this is the dynamic handling file system concept. Here we are using 5 predefined classes: file writer, buffer writer, file reader, buffer reader. What is this concept? We will discuss now. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Where is Eclipse? It's very easy concept. You should practice after this class. Manually you should write, then only you can get this concept. It's very easy. Just
Hmm.
you should understand the concept. No need to buy hard. Go to src, take the new class, file already predefined class, take spell mistake, keep the mark public start void main, click on finish. So write the code. File reference name f equal to new file, file f equal to new file. I'm giving path. I need in the d colon uma dot text, uma dot txt text, f dot create new file. File writer f fw equal new file writer, give the path. I'm giving path, same path. Control V. Buffer writer, bw equal to
Why did you do this in string arrays,
hmm?
not in class? You can directly go import the.
What? I didn't get you. Come again?
You told this is import
Yeah,
java.io.file.
that is the predefined. File is the predefined class. Predefined class means compulsory we should import the statements. Your file, java.io. Whenever you are keeping the cursor, automatically, these are the predefined class. First time go, this is the predefined class. File,
Okay.
java.io. File writer, java.io. Where it is, 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 where it is. Come down, come down, come down. File,
Yeah. I
file
know.
writer, java.io. File writer, java.io. Right. Next, buffer writer, java.io.
Okay. What is IO?
IO. Ah, wait. Hmm, I forgot. IO. IO exception. IO exception. IO means IO exception. We are calling IO exception, but particularly what is IO? Wait, I will tell you. But IO regularly we are using this IO exception. But is what is IO? Internet. I will tell you, madam. Buffer reader
Mm.
BW equal to new buffer reader. New buffer read. Sorry, buffer writer BW equal new buffer writer. New buffer writer FW. If you want create anything, if you want write anything, BW dot write hi BW dot new line BW dot write. Good morning, madam. After writing the code, compulsory we should use BW dot flush. Flush is used for it can hold the data. It can hold the data. So after writing the code, yesterday we discussed one concept exception handling. So I
Mm.
explained start exception, uncart exception, and to try catch finally, and finally throws is the throws try catch. We have some drawbacks. So throws is a predefined class. It can throws the all the exceptions at a time. Already I told you, right?
No, I did not. Throws, I did not tell you. You did not tell me.
Try catch is over.
No.
Okay. Whatever it is. So throws that concept I will teach you later. No need to worry. So compulsory I will teach you. So here, here it is showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exceptions. Keep the cursor on underline. Add throws declaration. IO exception. IO exception. So at a time it can throw the all the exceptions. So whenever you are writing the predefined, whenever you are while writing the code, if you use any predefined classes, automatically we can get this underlines. So keep the cursor on underline. So add throws declaration. IO exception. IO exception. It can throw the all the exceptions at a time. It can throw the all the exceptions at a time. It can throw the all the exceptions at a time. Now I want to, so it can just I created one file. I wrote data into the file. Just to save, click on run, go and check it. Data is wrote or not. Go to D colon, UMA folder, UMA, go UMA. Hi, good morning, madam.
Hmm.
So that is the concept. So using this file and file writer and buffer writer, we can create a new file in file system. We can write the data into the file system, right? Now I want to get the
Hmm.
data from file. I want to get the data from file. How to get the data from file? Now we can discuss how to get the data from file. How to get the data from file. How
Import.
to get the data from file.
Hmm.
File reader fr equal to new file reader. File reader fr equal to new file reader. Give the path. Give the path. Next buffer reader br equal to new buffer reader fr. So buffer reader file reader fr equal new file reader and buffer reader br equal new buffer reader fr. So what is the use of boolean? Already we discussed what is the use of boolean.
Boolean. I don't remember the use of Boolean.
Data type already we discussed.
Yeah.
What is the use of boolean? You should remember. You should tell. Tell me compulsory. You should tell.
No, I don't not remember. Data type,
Hmm?
but
Tell me. What do you mean by boolean?
I do not know.
You should tell.
Boolean true or false? True or false? You is that a
Right,
data type?
Shabash.
But it is,
Right,
huh?
Shabash. Right. File reader. Boolean is used for store the true or false.
IO is a package, is it?
Hmm?
IO.
IO is means input output contingencies. Input output contingent. IO exception means input output contingencies. Input output contingencies.
Hmm.
Input output contingencies. Just I remember. Input
Hmm.
output contingencies. Buffer reader. Buffer reader. Java IO. Now I want to use Boolean. Data is there or not? I want to check. Boolean b equal to br dot ready. Here is no need. Here is this two lines is no need. Just for general knowledge purpose we are discussing. In future there is no chance to implement this Boolean.
Hmm. How do you do shortcut SOS 0, SOS O,
SY S4.
uh, SYSO control space, is it? Hmm?
Yes madam, SY S4 control space.
Okay.
Next I want to get the data from file. While br dot ready function bracket required store in string s equal to br dot read line SY S4 control space. Yes. Save, click on run. So true, data is there. It is giving true. Hi, good morning, madam. So this is the dynamic handling file system concept. This is the dynamic handling file system concept.
String.
String S. Oh, here I will explain you. So ready method is used for data is available or not. It will check. If it is data is there, store in string S. Br dot read line, read it, and system dot out dot println, print it. That is the concept of dynamic handling file system concept. So just practice it, madam. This concept is more than